Hi, this is Beth Arrington at the Carter County Public Library in Beaufort, where I'm a part-time library assistant. I'm here today to talk to you about Ricky Moore's cookbook called the Saltbox Seafood Joint Cookbook. It's a mouthful. I got turned on to this book on a recent trip to Durham, where I was alerted to try out his restaurants. He has 2 there and 1 in Kitty Hawk. When I got back home, I learned we have his cookbook in our collection here in Beaufort. So I checked it out, started reading. His introduction goes into his background, and I was pleased to learn he's from the Down East area, having grown up in New Bern. His father is from Harlow, and his mother's from Riverdale, right up the road. He grew up fishing and crabbing in the Neuse River. He went on into the U.S. Army, where he honed his culinary skills to a large scale. And when he got out, he practiced at top-notch culinary restaurants before deciding I want a home to try something of my own. And he chose Durham, where he found a small salt box and started cooking Carolina seafood with fresh ingredients, local contacts, and an interesting twist on his own. Now he's done this cookbook, which came out in 2019, UNC Press, and in it, it's an easy-to-read format. And it's a light cookbook, so it fits well on your counter while you're trying to cook. In it, he describes fish and fish varieties, seasons to catch them. Then he starts going into some of the basics, like how to make your own stock, how to make your own sauces. He then goes into some really interesting recipes, broken up into categories, that aren't hard but have a really good twist on them that adds his taste to these products. He has, for example, he takes bay leaves, crushed bay leaves, and makes his own seasoning for bay leaf butter for green-tailed shrimp. He has grilling and roasting ideas, how to cook for a big crowd, a one-pot, which is very popular down here. And he has some really splashy sides that are fun to try and also can feed a big crowd. There are seafood and grits recipes because you have to have hominy. In it, he also has menu ideas which can help you in your planning, especially if you have a number of people coming over. I've tried his coleslaw recipe and it was excellent, easy, make ahead, be ready for the crowd. I encourage you to try this cookbook, but to come into our library and try a lot of cookbooks we already have and some new additions that we have that I want to try as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Come in, visit us, keep cooking, and keep reading. Have a great day.